Oh man, what's up YouTube? I had to get up out my motherfucking bed just to give y'all this motherfucking messed up news, but hey, shit is crazy. But yeah, it's about this Texas singer named David that supposedly is accused of having a dead kid remains in his car. Before I even say anything or talk about it, I'm just gonna let y'all see it for yourself, and then I'm gonna talk about it because this is crazy.
Fam, meet David Burks, also known by his rap stage name, D4VD. He from Houston, Texas. He was homeschooled since the age of 9. And since middle school, at an early age, he understood that friends are rare to come across.
A lot of friends in middle school. And then after being homeschooled, nobody's hitting me up, nobody's asking me, like, where am I at? Why am I not coming to school today? It made me question, like, what is a real friend? And do I have any of those as well?
Now, in order to understand David's life after middle school, we have to take it back to 2020. During the pandemic, where the world was on lockdown, schools were shut down. And for David, who had already been homeschooled, as we mentioned, since 7, it was just another day indoors. Most of his time went into gaming. Fortnite was his escape. And during that time, between 3 different generations was making gaming content and making a good living out of it. And because David was so good, he knew he could do that. But as he was uploading videos, he started to use music of artists who was already known. And because of that, he was getting copyright strikes. Until one day, David vented to his mom his frustration. And in return, she quoted, "Make your own music." And at the age of 17 years old, David did just that, and the rest was history.
Because of his ability, I know he's able to play and do, so I said, just make your own music.
At that point, David became creative. Across from his bed was his sister room, who had a walk-in closet. And at that time, he decided to make her walk-in closet his recording studio. All he had was his iPhone, his wireless headphones, and the Band Lab app, who broke artists like Lord Tyler from Florida. His sound was raw, unpolished, but authentic. He wrote poems every day, and because of gaming, he always had the ability to dream, and that's what he did in his music, having a mind of his own. The genre of music he made was considered pop, R&B, and indie rock, and in July 2022, he released Romantic Homicide, a track with over 150 million views and counting on YouTube. It went viral on TikTok. The song blew up, hitting Billboard Hot 100, peaking at number 34, and passing 1 billion Spotify streams later. Labels came calling. He eventually signed with Dark Room / Interscope Records, Billie Eilish label. Now, for those who can't tell, he was inspired by Lil Pump and also XXXTentacion. He didn't know anything about rap or this type of music in himself. He grew up listening to gospel, and of course, as mentioned, as you know by now, he was homeschooled. But that didn't matter. He followed up with a track called Here With Me, with over 100 million views again on YouTube, but another viral favorite, cementing his style.
I can't describe what I'm feeling.
It's super unorthodox. Like, I wanted to be a professional Fortnite player, and I saw people making hundreds of thousands of dollars off playing this game every day. So I was like, man, I can do that. But the videos I would post on YouTube would get copyright strike because of the music that I would use in my videos was mainstream music like radio music and etc. I cried to my mom about it, and she was just like, well, if you're not making your money, how about you make your own song? And I was like, I could probably do that. So the next day I looked up how to make music on iPhone. My little sister has a walk-in closet, so I used her room and her closet as a studio. I put robes up, hung up all these things for noise cancellation, and just went crazy. I made my first song in December 2021. I was just giving away free money at that point because nobody could get a copyright strike from using my music. And then I posted a snippet of Romantic Homicide, which is a song I was sitting on for about a week. Before, it was like unheard of for me because I would just make a song and drop it the next day. But I held on to it because I didn't think it was really in the right spot until I heard the feedback from people on TikTok and they said they wanted this. So I dropped it immediately, and here we are.
By 2023, the world officially caught on. He started touring internationally, performing in sold-out venues. His music reached beyond TikTok and Roblox. It became the soundtrack of Gen Z heartbreak. Critics praised his sound. Rolling Stone, Billboards, and the New York Times. They all covered him as one of the new voices of his generation. But with every show, every new city, you could see a change. His appearance, his demeanor. It was like fame was aging him faster than time. By 2024, David had crossed 120 million streams across multiple platforms. His fan base was loyal. He had multiple songs. But behind the scenes, they were a different story. The spotlight wasn't always kind. Interviews showed him more reserved. He carried himself differently. Some said he seemed overwhelmed, almost hunted by his own success. 2025, he was 20 years old, and David reached another milestone, winning a Grammy. For a kid who started in his sister's closet, it was a full circle moment and the American dream. But the dream turned into a nightmare. Just 3 days after appearing on the news for his upcoming tour and his latest project.
And now to our segment, Prime Playlist Shuffle, where we sit down with the artists who are transforming the music industry. And it all started in his little sister's closet in Houston. Now he's been touring with stars like SZA, playing Coachella, and landing singles on Billboard's Hot 100. Singer and producer David, and it's spelled D4VD. We'll talk about the Fortnite history with that in a moment here. And he combines alt-pop, R&B, and indie rock to create his own unique sound. And now he's releasing the deluxe version of his debut album. It's called Withered. Let's take a listen to the single, Feel It. We got to dance to that beat.
Yeah,
David,
right?
welcome
How we
to
doing?
ABC News Live.
Thank you. It's a pleasure.
Yeah, absolutely. You're busy, so you're on tour right now, but you're taking some time to talk about this album. And it's a really cool album because you say that it's about the life cycle of a road.
I've always wanted to have like a certain symbolism to my art. So I view myself as this symbolic rose that grows and evolves and then withers away, and then like you have a different era of a flower. So starting off my first EP, which is Petals to Thorns, was like the growth and like the starting point of this process. And then Withered, like the end of that chapter, moving on to like the next flower, the next era, everything.
One of the first songs you created hit the Billboard 100.
Yeah.
And you did it with headphones and a phone.
Just my phone. That's the studio. I carry the studio with me everywhere I go. Yeah.
How did that happen?
Essentially, like I was a big Fortnite player and a big like streamer and just a very internet kid. And I was making Fortnite montages for YouTube and just like the internet. And I was getting copyright strikes on every video because I was using copyrighted music from like big artists and stuff like that. So I couldn't make any money. And I asked my mom, I was like, Mom, I don't want to go to college. I want to make money on video games. You know? So she was like, boy, get out my face, make your own song. And she was like just saying that just so I leave her alone.
Yeah.
And I took it to heart and I was like, wait, I probably can do that. So I searched up on Google how to make music on an iPhone.
No way.
Yeah, this app called
just Googled
BandLab.
this.
Yeah, the app called BandLab came up and I was just locked in right there.
And now it's sort of full circle because you're actually collaborating with Fortnite.
Yeah. So Fortnite and me, we basically have like a couple of emotes in the game now and jam tracks, which is like songs you can play in the game. So let's say you eliminate somebody and you want to be like a bad sport, like you'll just emote on their, you know, on their loot. But yeah, me and Fortnite have a good relationship now. It's been a crazy journey.
And you still play?
Still play every day. I got this laptop I play on the tour bus all the time. I was playing wherever I go.
You know, it's just hearing you speak, it's incredible that you're just 20 years old,
Yeah,
right?
just
20
had
years
fun.
old. This all started when you were just a teenager.
Yeah.
What's it like for you looking back? And because it wasn't that long ago to see how your life has changed now.
Yeah, I mean, it's such a blessing to be able to like express myself and release my art and help people around the world too. But I was homeschooled for the majority of high school. So I was like at home, just video games, writing, poetry, reading books, just anything I could do to keep my mind off, you know, being at home 24/7. And then once the music thing happened, I was outside 24/7. So it was like a stark contrast to my life. And I love it though.
Well, and when you're on tour too, you were telling me that you actually are looking at everyone,
Yeah.
as many as you can,
Absolutely.
like right in the eye. Tell me about this tour because this is exciting. You're playing Brooklyn tonight.
Yeah. Brooklyn Steel tonight, played Terminal 5 last night. Big crowds, a lot of energy. I love it. I mean, touring is like the best thing you can do as an artist because you're seeing your listeners in real life and in real time and getting to see those emotions, you know, react to your music in real life. So I'm like able to decipher what songs they react to the best and what songs people cry to and laughed at and da-da-da-da. It's like a metric thing.
And you're hyper present. You're in the moment.
Super in the present. I love it. I love it.
Oh man, you're a pleasure, David. Thank you so much for stopping by.
Absolutely.
I know you're super busy. Withered, the album, is out now wherever you stream.
As you can see from that appearance just 72 hours ago on the news, he got fingernail polish now, different hairstyle, and even wearing Hello Kitty sweaters. While on tour just 3 days after that interview, September 9th, 2025, Tuesday morning, Los Angeles impound lot has smelled the barely decomposed body in a Tesla that belonged to the singer David. Los Angeles police were called to the lot on North Mansfield Avenue because of a foul odor coming from the vehicle. When authorities got to the impound lot and approached the Tesla, they noticed the smell coming from the hood of the front of the car. officers noticed the remains that were not intact. And because of that, the identification is going to be delayed. The impound lot was called Hollywood Tow. According to the police report, the car had been impounded after being abandoned for more than a week. Authorities said the body was in a bag inside of a trunk. They said the vehicle had been at the lot for a few days, and video from stations showed yellow police tape surrounding the car. Now, before I show you the news clip for that, I wanted to do a search to see was any kid missing for more than a week in Hollywood, Florida. The car was abandoned for more than a week and been sitting there for a couple of days, so possibly 2 weeks. Now, the only thing I could find, fam, which kind of adds up, a missing child alert has been issued in South Florida last month. A family told authorities they have not seen their baby niece since December of last year. On Thursday, the Florida Department of Law Enforcement Person Information in August issued a missing child alert for the 7-month-old baby, Angela, who was last seen in the area of 3000 Sheridan Street in Hollywood, Florida on December 16, 2024. Following the alert, Hollywood police issued another alert asking for the public's help in finding the infant child. According to Hollywood police, a concerned family member reported Angela's disappearance after claiming he had not seen his niece for quite some time, and that his dad had made some unsettling comments alongside the mother, Samantha Fields, and Alejandro Leon Jr. Detectives been working day and night to find the Hollywood couple, but said it's hard because they're homeless. Well, at least expected to be. They said the couple is known to use electric scooters while riding around in Hollywood, Florida, and may be known as the scooter people. And as of now, the couple or the baby is yet to be found.
You take a look at your screen here if you can, because police are turning to you. They do need your help. There are 3 images on your screen. Police are looking for a missing child. On the left of your screen is baby Angelina. Baby Angelina is 7 months old, but she's been missing since she was 1 week old. She was last seen in the area of the 3000 block of Sheridan Street in Hollywood. That child, this baby, might be in the company of Samantha Feliz and Alejandro Leon Jr. They may be on scooters and may be known as the scooter people. It's an ongoing investigation that officials have been conducting, and the officials have just upgraded this case to a missing child alert, which is why we're bringing it to you.
Of an impounded car parked in a Hollywood tow yard.
Mario Ramirez has been following this story all morning. He has the very latest there. Mario.
Good morning, and it was workers here at Hollywood Tow on Mansfield Avenue who noticed a strong odor coming from that vehicle where human remains were found, a decomposing body, and we're getting new details about this gruesome discovery. Take a look. We're learning that the vehicle involved is linked to Grammy Award-winning singer David, whose full name is David Anthony Burke. TMZ this morning reporting that Tesla registered in Hempstead, Texas, to the singer who gained popularity in 2022 after his singles Here With Me and Romantic Homicide went viral on TikTok. Now, that Tesla seen in video being removed from the parking structure here of the tow yard once it was cleared. According to LAPD investigators, the body was found stuffed inside the front trunk of the Tesla. Officers got the call around noon Monday when workers reported a strong odor coming from the vehicle, and when LAPD opened it up, they found human remains sealed in a bag. The car, with Texas license plate, investigators say was towed from the Hollywood Hills area after it was reported abandoned last week, and Fox 11 spoke with one of the tow yard workers about that discovery here.
I heard about it earlier. I heard about it, and it was, I don't know, it's pretty shocking, you know? So it's a tow yard, so LAPD's tow yard, so. I was here this weekend, so, I don't know. I know there's cars upstairs, a lot of them, so.
And we've been reaching out, checking with LAPD homicide detectives this morning, not commenting on that Tesla being registered to the singer David, who is set to take stage in Minneapolis as part of his world tour that began last month. And back out here live right now, we can tell you the LA County Coroner's Office is working to determine the exact cause of death and the identity of that victim. For now, that's the latest here in Hollywood. I'm Mario Ramirez. Back to you.
All right, Mario, thank you. Business owners in the Bay Area are calling for more police protection in the wake of a horrifying smash and grab crime.
Zach Sauce reports from San Jose.
As we head out of here, it's important to know this. Can't blame nothing on David. All these are allegations. And of course, we don't know if the 2 stories at the end we just talked about with the baby and this situation is connected. But it's 2025 and it's not so many infants with their whereabouts being unknown for months. Now, whether that kid in that car is related, I'm sending prayers to both families. And whether this singer is involved or not, this is something nobody want to be dealing with. From a band lab app to a Grammy stage. David's story shows how fast life can change. One minute you making music for Fortnite, and the next you topping the chart. And now you tied the headlines darker than any song you've ever written. Not to mention it's all in the span of 3 years. It's a reminder that sometimes the blessings that give you everything you ever dreamed of can come with curses you never imagined. As more developed family, you know I'm gonna keep you guys updated. Let me know how you guys feel about this one in the comments. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And till then, I'll catch you guys on the next one.
I'm gonna be honest, it ain't enough information for me to even talk about it for real, like, to be honest, because all they talking about is they found the baby inside the trunk. I don't think I saw that they said that the car was registered to him. If I'm mistaken, I don't know, but yeah, I really can't. I'm probably gonna make another episode on it and talk on it, because I don't want to say anything bad or anything, because I don't know the real situation. But this is sick, and it's a very serious situation. And it's crazy. It's like how you go from millions to, like, wow. That's one crazy thing. Like, life is a motherfucking hooly hoop. Motherfucking shit. But yeah, I'm gonna leave it at that. I can't really talk about it. I'm probably gonna make another episode with more information when it comes out, because yeah, I really don't know what to say about this one. But if you made this far, go ahead and like, comment, subscribe, because a lot of people don't make it this far. It's your boy Duwop, and I'm out. And it's my birthday on the 12th, man. Wish me happy birthday, you know what I'm saying? That's why you see me like that. I ain't even that bad though for me not to have a haircut. But yeah, I'm gonna get me a haircut tomorrow. Get that thing ready, you know what I'm saying? All white party. But yeah, Duwop out. And young niggas to do bad things, because I don't see how they plan on living a long life doing the things that they're doing, you know what I'm saying? And that's for a lot of people, you know. Everybody is not perfect, which I can understand that. I got flaws, they got flaws, you got flaws, everybody got flaws, you know what I'm saying? But I think it's like, Lord, I don't know if I believe in karma, but a lot of stuff that I have did back in the day, I say, influence a lot of the shit that happened to me now. You know, because I have got a lot of free stuff, but at the same time, a lot of bad stuff have happened to me too, which you could blame it on my attitude too, or the drink, or, you know, it's always, you can blame it on something, but I'ma always blame my own self. Even though I never tell nobody, I take accountability for my actions. I do. So, with that being said, I think these young niggas should take accountability of their actions and move forward from this situation. Because they still got a long life ahead of them, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, and shout out to Tommy G too, because he was trying to educate them too on, you feel me, on a lot of stuff. Because he was asking them, why do they want to rob, and what is the, you know, he was asking them some good questions, okay? And you feel me, I feel like their responses weren't the best response they could have been, because it's not just you, it's not you have to rob because that's the only thing that you see. There's always more stuff to do, especially when dude said, I wonder if I got that on there, but especially when dude said, they tell you to go get a job at 16 and work at Chick-fil-A or somewhere, but nobody wants to work at Chick-fil-A. Hey, hold on now, cuz, hold on now. My first job, I'm working anywhere. I don't care where. I'll work at Chick-fil-A, cuz cuz I don't know. I don't know about y'all, but you know, especially at 16, that's a prime job for a 16-year-old. Perfect. You trying to go get a more complicated job at 16, you're not even gonna want to work that job, to be honest with you, because you don't have experience and you got other stuff on your hands too, especially like school. If you went to school. But I like that what that one dude said was, forgot what he said. Oh no, he said he didn't graduate, but he wished he did. Which, you feel me? I graduated, and some. I can always say I can't say I used it for anything as of right now. I have never used that diploma for anything positive on anything, I just got the diploma. So I don't know if you technically really need a diploma to do certain stuff, but I do say getting a diploma, you can just say that you got it and you did it. You know what I'm saying? And that's a full fact. But yeah, hopefully them young niggas change their life around, and hopefully they get a better understanding on life and how they want their future to come out in a better in a better form of shit. I be getting my words messed up, but yeah, y'all know what I'm trying to say. But at the end of the day, we're gonna go ahead and shout out Tommy G, we're gonna shout out Gunna, and then we're gonna shout out what's the other dude now? Started with Y, Yana or some shit, but my bad if I got it wrong. You feel me? I'm not watching the video, I just watched the video, and then I hopped up on here, so you know what I'm saying? Go ahead, like, comment, subscribe if you made this far. A lot of people don't make it this far. It's your boy Duwop, and I'm out.